Bonfire Beer Reviews. Today we are doing a special beer review. Tell them why it's special.
Well, it's special because we did a beer trade. Yesterday we did an unboxing.
With
Jerry Ford,
the beer review guy.
and other things guy.
And Variety, reviewer guy. I will have his link down below. And also there will be a clickable square card at the very end of this video. So make sure that you check out Jerry, but stay for the fun because we have 2 beers from Oklahoma that we are going to be reviewing today.
Absolutely, both from Jerry Ford.
What's really cool is he sent us 2 from the same brewery, but he tried his hardest to get us 3 darks and 3 lights, and then he threw in an extra one.
He did such a great job.
He did a phenomenal job. So the one I'm doing today, and like I said, they're both from the same brewery, it is Marshall Brewing Company. And this is out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is actually where Jerry resides, so which is really cool, ultra local for him. This one's called the Big Jamoke Porter.
Is he like a pilot? Is that what that is? Or
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Jerry would know.
we should probably Google and find out what a jamoke is.
So like I said, this is an American porter. This is 6.8% ABV, 55 IBUs. No one that we follow on Untappd has done this. There's 2,600 some odd reviews, giving it a 3.7 average on Untappd. Here's what the brewery had to say about this beer. Maybe they'll answer that question of what a jamoke is.
Maybe.
Big Jamoke is an American robust porter named for the B-25 that brewmaster Eric Marshall's grandfather flew in World War II.
Cool.
From unique to chocolate, provide a deep mahogany color and aroma of toffee and roasted coffee. On the palate, the beer is full-bodied with hints of bittersweet chocolate and toffee, while finishing smooth and dry with the addition of earthy hops. So there's actual hops in this, which is interesting. You don't see that in porter.
See that in porters very often.
And then they actually give suggested pairings of food, which I love when craft beer gives those types of details. It's not on the label, but at least it's here. Says to have it with brie or other earthy cheese, ham, barbecue, smoked meats, bittersweet chocolate dessert such as espresso-flavored lava cake. Okay, where could I get some of that? That sounds amazing. Only 28 reviews this month. Let me see if I can find anybody. Okay, here we go. His name is LD. Says, smells pretty good. Classic porter, smooth but not bitter. Definitely would have it again. Gave it a 3.7. He had it on draft. So it definitely sits like a stout in the glass. So I would agree that probably it's going to be full-bodied like the brewery suggested. Robust porter tends to be a little bit deeper of a rich flavor. So I'm excited for that. So it had, I would say, like a finger's worth of head, like a creamy, caramel colored head when Dana first poured it. Now it's kind of dissipated. It is now just a thin rim, but it is coating the glass very nicely. And I'm interested to see if it has any hoppiness to it with them saying that there's hops in it.
They added. Did they say what kind of hops they added?
No.
Did I miss that?
No, it doesn't say. I'm getting chocolate. I'm getting coffee notes. See if you get anything different. I don't get anything. I mean, they're not that they're saying that the flavor profile is supposed to be different, but they kept saying the word toffee.
Yeah, I smell. It smells like a porter to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I smell coffee.
I don't smell toffee.
I do smell like a caramel coffee style.
I don't.
It's her not bad.
I think they know by now.
It's interesting, not bad, but I don't love it.
Yeah, that's exactly what that face is. So, in a nutshell, Dana kind of already said what I was about to say. It has a deeper, richer, robust flavor than you would get from a typical porter. So I'll give it that. It definitely has a thicker body.
So it's not weak.
It's not weak. Nope, not weak. It is not watered down, which a lot of porters, for like I said, remind me of brown ales, which in my opinion, based on my palate, tastes watered down. Has that ale, bubbly, light, crisp ale texture. This one does not. I'd say probably coffee more than anything else. I don't get a lot of like milky, velvety chocolate notes in this. There is an undertone of chocolate. I wouldn't say I taste toffee. Like, so, I can't identify that flavor.
From the description, when you were saying that, I kind of got like a heat bar on steroids.
That's what I was hoping it would be, but it's nothing like that.
Interesting. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I actually like it.
Not bad. Subtle.
And like you said, I think with porters, they tend to be on the watered down side to me. That does not taste watered down at all. tastes like a good stout.
It does. It tastes like a stout.
So it drinks like a stout.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. Out of 5, I would give it probably a 4.
Really?
3.75 or 4, somewhere in that realm.
You're the dark beer lady, so...
Well, with it being a porter, it's a very good porter.
I think it's a good porter.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Get into data beer, and before
Actually,
I even do
Before
that...
we do that, I'm going to throw some more wood on.
I'm going to... Can you tell that my butt is completely damp? Like, look at my back of my coat. So, from the look of it, what do you have to say about it so far while I pull it up and untap?
So, it looks like an amber.
It does. It has like a reddish color. You guys can tell. It almost has like an unfiltered look to it as well.
It's really cool though.
I don't know if you guys can see that at all. It's kind of glowing, but it is very red.
It claims it's an IPA from Marshall Atlas IPA.
Okay, so there is one review from somebody we know. No one on YouTube, but he gave it a 3. So not as good as the guac, but tasty. This one's 6,800 reviews, giving it a 3.4. Says Atlas IPA is an ale with strength and character worthy of its name. Pale and caramel maltings, that's why it has the color of a caramel malt, of American 2-row barley give Atlas IPA a malty backbone to support its noticeable but not overpowering hoppy flavor and aroma. Columbus, Amarillo, Cascade hops are harmoniously blended together, bringing about floral and earthy tones which highlight bold but delicious ale. Suggested pairings with this is Mexican food, Indian food, Cajun dishes, oily fish such as salmon, spicy crab cakes, handcrafted washed rind cheeses. 65 reviews this month, but this is definitely a middle-of-the-road beer. It's 6.5 ABV, 69 IBUs. So it should be kind of like subtly bitter.
Yeah, blah.
What do you mean blah? That's what you live for.
Yeah, I live for blah.
You live for bitter.
Smells like a double. It smells
You
like...
always say that because of the malt.
It smells like a double because of the malt.
Because the malt.
Yep, it smells very thick and sweetish. Like sweet-ish, not swedish.
Don't smell anything.
Nothing?
Literally nothing.
Wow.
I don't smell anything. I know my sniffer's not broken because I just sniffed this bad boy over here.
Yeah, I smell the malt. Maybe a little bit of like an apricot. Ooh. Weird.
Okay, that's not necessarily a good thing.
No, it's good.
Weird in what way? Explain to us.
It hits you at first with the sweetness, the apricot.
So you are getting apricot.
The double IPA smell and the taste.
Okay.
Through the nose, and then all of a sudden it finishes with a nice kick of bitterness at the end.
Bitter in the finish, then. Okay.
It's bitter in the finish, and it's really interesting.
Do you get the Cascade flavor?
You almost get a lager taste out of it. It's really...
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. It's really strange.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Let me taste this lager in disguise. I still smell nothing, so that's weird. It tastes like nothing until the end, and then it's just bitter. I don't taste anything else.
Really? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you getting sick or something?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
No, it doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't taste like anything to me. It definitely has a malty flavor to it. It's like very faintly sweet, but overall it's kind of just bitter. A little bit salty. What would you give your beer out of 5?
I like it. I would say 3.5 to 3.75.
Okay, so if you're a little bit above the average then. The average is 3.4.
I don't mind it at all.
You give it 3.75?
Because of, and honestly, looking at it, smelling it, I set my expectation in there, and it kind of delivers better than my expectation. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
So Jerry, essentially, you did a really good job. We really like Marshall Brewery. We go to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
If I ever get to Tulsa,
well, we're definitely gonna go to Oklahoma at some
I'm gonna
point.
sing a country song.
Right.
Then I'm gonna go to that brewery.
He's an Okie. I wonder if Jerry likes Blake Shelton.
Well, who doesn't?
How can you not? Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for another one of our Bonfire beer reviews. Probably not. Well, they're still friends, apparently.
We could be friends.
Okay, anyway. Have a wonderful night, and cheers.
Thanks for watching. Cheers. Oh, my butt's cold.